when you hear talks on peer and professional review, it's one of those things where people are like, they worry about it. And they see things as pessimistic, where you worry about the worst aspects or believe it. You show up every day and you think that things are bad, downtrodden. No one's gonna, be nice to me today, and I'm just trying to do my job. Or you become a cynic. That's what they tell you when you go from a first-year resident. Some people think all of residency is so that when you become a fifth year, cynicism and sarcasm. Those are the things that you generate during that time. But, and you believe that people are just now motivated, instead of like everything's bad, to like, no, everybody's in it for themselves and going to be a skeptic. For me, I love this definition of cynicism, which is the power of accurate observation is often called cynicism, especially by those who don't have it. I mean, for me, it's like, it's a realism. What I want to do when I look at these things, when I look at peer review and professional review, it is what it is. It's the practice, you accept the situation as it is and prepare to deal with it accordingly. I think that's from a residency, from surgery, taking care of patients. This is what I'm making t-shirts on this. I haven't trademarked it yet, but this is what it is. It is what it is. You're here taking care of patients. The sun's going to rise and set. Everybody's got the same 24 hours, and it's what you do with it. And how we interact with those systems is what I've really tried to work on. And it's really to try to develop a fair and balanced system, because a lot of peer review feels like you're being blamed for things. But I think as organizations, we need to look at separating the frustrations around the practice of medicine. That's what an administrative job is. And how we deal with personality disorders and how we fit. I know you guys don't have any here, but we have some at UAB. And so how you deal with those things is really what the challenge is, because I believe in virtuous intent. I believe that everybody went into medicine to do the right thing and take care of patients in the right way and deal with your colleagues in a collegial and professional way. But sometimes you go off the rails a little bit. And so that's what we're going to try to talk about, look at systems in place that try to identify that and really try to fix the frustrations around the practice of medicine. That's what my whole career around as chief of the medical staff and now with health system quality is trying to figure out how to do this, and really with the mantra of making the practice of medicine easier. Because if you make the practice of medicine easier, it's more compliant, everybody feels better, and I think you deliver higher quality care. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Why should you care? And this is a message to the doctors, because, sometimes you feel like you're elves in the workshop. But, I think that somebody needs to take care of the problems. And if we give it all to our administrative colleagues, they don't have the insights that you all do. I mean, you understand the problems because you're delivering that care. You identify and solve systemic issues and make the practice of medicine easier because you're living it. And, high quality care is cost effective. You need to get involved or someone else will do it for you and no one will be happy. And then finally, it's how we get paid now. And it's part of the deal. And if you don't like it, you go do something else. You can be successful in another field. But if you really like medicine, which I do, and I really love taking care of patients, you got to figure out how to make it better, because the system is trying to squeeze every nickel out of it. And what we have to do is to look at it and say, stop, we need to really help figure out how to take better care of the patients and the people who care for them.